And Africa without borders should be the program. Why am I feeling like a foreigner in my own land? An Africa where our sons and daughters are not the poorest. An Africa where the whole world won't ignore us. I am Killer Ace from the Gambia. Real name is Ali Cham, but go by the name of Killer ACE. I am one of the founders of Team Gomsa Bopa movement, which means believe in yourself. And I'm also the president for Team Gomsa Bopa as well. All the way from the Gambia. We are a youth movement that uses arts to raise awareness and engage the society in their day-to-day affairs of the population. And it's a great honor to be in Zanzibar once again. Beautiful place, beautiful city. Thank you, PANAF. Thank you, Salam, for inviting me. As far as the research conducted in the Gambia, there are different elements in which was used to basically carry out the research. Sorry, man, I just lost the notes here. There were different methodologies and approaches used to basically do the research. First of all, I would like to give a special thank you to the Center for Research and Policy Development, who conducted the research in the Gambia. Special thanks to the team for the job well done. And amongst the strategies used was to provide an analysis of the international context of artistic freedom, as Gambia is part of many treaties, conventions, which embodies the artistic freedom in general. So the second part was also the national context, of the research in the state of artistic freedom in the Gambia. And the final part, is just some key points and gaps and analysis of the overall report. And it was a great experience doing the report. The report has had a lot of benefits, as we personally, even as people who live in Gambia, managed to discover and find out a lot of influential, critical, important areas that is much needed to understand in the Gambia. And definitely is something that I do believe would be able to assist and guide us towards the right direction as far as approach and whatever we may want to do moving forward as far as this particular project is concerned. As far as experience is concerned, the 2 days in Zanzibar, first day was just like a university. The second day was like, after you get your bachelor's degree, after going to university. And I say that in the sense that all of the partners that came from more than 8 countries across Africa to present their presentations and findings based on their research basically provided a lot of information and context of artistic freedom from their perspective in their respective countries. And that's something that is something that we can basically learn from as Gambia, or learn from each other, as every information that was provided by every individual partner here was very, very detailed. It was very, very useful towards what we may lack, or vice versa, or areas in which we might find challenges in, and maybe on the other side, their side might be much better, and vice versa. So it's a great learning experience. It came as a form of capacity building as well, because gathering more than different countries, more than 9 different countries, what they've provided in their research, and consuming that would help us to be able to also filter what we can filter and make good use of the greatness inside of their respective documents. So day 1 was amazing to learn from our fellow colleagues, and I have to give a thumbs up to all of the participants and partners who came and delivered a fantastic presentation. So as far as day 2, it was a good thing to see people who work in the government or from government institutions also be part of the conversation, as I've learned that different countries might use different models and approaches, and those are all things that would help us as Gambia, as the Director General of NCAC from the Gambia was here. And I do believe that it would also help him, as one of the heads of the cultural sector in the Gambia, also learn and exchange from their particular presentations. So it was a great experience, and apart from that, the fact that the platform is allowing me as an individual and as a person representing the organization and the whole entire country to connect, network, and establish new links which can go beyond whatever we may think of. I've met some people here last year who I'm actually working with now in different capacities. My man Sanai in Ethiopia, we doing music together. My man Muzi all the way from Uganda. He's being engaged with the Film Producers Association in Gambia, and the list goes on. So the fact that I'm around people who have the same mindset despite their different geographical differences, is a booster towards the work that we do. And this was something that basically gave me more fuel, more energy, to go back to Gambia and put in more work, as I feel more equipped than I was before I came here. And I hope that, everything works well so that we can make the project, to be beneficial towards the whole of Africa and the whole world at large.